today's video, we're down in Stewart Island, which is the third and smallest island in the New Zealand chain, right down the bottom of the country. We took the opportunity while we're there to go to Over Island, which is a predator-free zone, so make sure you check out some of that beautiful bird song later on in the video. Before going around and doing 2 days doing the Great Walk, with some interesting weather, ending up in Oban, which is the township down there. Started off driving from Christchurch down the east coast to Dunedin, where we stayed the night and then drove through to Invercargill the next day, taking a very small 9-seater plane and a very short trip, looking at some beautiful sights on the straits between Stewart Island and the South Island. And we ended up starting off with Oban, looking at the beach and the beautiful white water and the beautiful clear water there. So enjoy the bird song later on, enjoy the trip around doing the Great Walk, and thanks for watching. So that's what the video is going to be about. Look at that water down there. Look how crystal clear that is. It's gorgeous. Right, anyway. Right, might be a bit hard for you to hear me over the wind, but that's alright, we'll try this and see how we go. Some hen and chicken ferns. Right, so we're going the opposite way around the track, just the way that we could get the huts to line up and stuff. So yeah, very easy going at the moment. We just ran into someone coming the other way. They said, oh no, it gets a bit gnarlier as you go. I can see some water and some sea down through there. So yeah, anyway, we're doing well. I think we've knocked out about 3 k's so far, so another 29 to go over a couple of days. Right, we made it. It's about 2:45, so it was about 5.5 hours with a bit of a stop for lunch. There's North Arm Hut. Right, let's find ourselves a bed and Take these boots off. Morning. Right, it's the day 2 of the tramp. We're still at the North Arm. It's the morning there. We've just got ourselves up ready to have some breakfast and go. Woke up probably just before midnight actually to find a big female whitetail deer standing about 3 or 4 metres away from the hut, just grazing on the grass. Obviously someone else was up at the time, because then someone shone a light at it and it sort of looked up and had a couple more mouthfuls and then wandered off. So obviously know that they can't be touched around the hut. So yes, she was quite a big girl as well actually. So yes, anyway, no kiwis though. So right, so we're almost packed up. It's about 7 o'clock, so yeah, we'll hit the road, and we're expecting about 6 hours today. It's about 11.5k, which is a k more than yesterday, but lots of undulations. Someone described it yesterday as kiwi flat. So kiwi flat. Sweet. Anyway, better pack up and get on the road. So this area is quite open. Pre-European Maori that were coming through here doing their hunting and gathering trips. This would have been a lot thicker, but it's obviously been cleared when the Europeans came in with the sawmilling and stuff. So this is all just regeneration. So yeah, a lot more open than it would have been. Plus the fact you've got the deer and possums and stuff which have been introduced that have just been chewing on the undergrowth, so the new trees don't get a chance to really take off.
Let's see if it is marked. Don't you bring them back ready? So I said, yes, now. That's exactly. So just put the fear into everybody. Yeah. We'll just I'm not paying somebody $20 an hour to clean your gators.
It's probably the worst section we've had on the track. Although as you can see, the punga logs just sort of go around the outside. So yeah, it's all good. Log haulers. This thing got fired in the air. Signboard at the other end. Yep. Other end of the other one. There's the second one for hauling logs up a hill, or down a hill, or both possibly. So one of those haulers hauled the logs up the hill, and the other one lowered it down the hill, I think down to Mary Beach, which is one of tomorrow's stops. Or it's on the way out tomorrow, and then they must have put them on ships from there, I suppose. Oh, yes. Almost there, only a couple of k's to go. There were some fairly gnarly stairs back there. And then you would finish one set of stairs, and there'd be another set of stairs, and then another set of stairs, another set of stairs. Must have done the 170 metres just straight up all in one go, so that's alright. Guaranteed a bed because we booked, because it's a great walk, so that's right. We'll get there before dark, so it's all good.
Circuit, yeah.
Yes. Not too sure why they'd come down to the beach. They might be just travelling through, but there's a hut. Ooh. People talking there, is that the hut or is that the warden's hut? Oh no, that'll be the hut. Scored ourselves a couple of bottom bunks. Sorted. No bed bugs here either apparently, so that's all good. Hopefully no one's brought them in. No G's. There's obviously radio because guys have the radio going. Collected a whole lot of shells and stuff. Well, that's very nice. Down at Mary Beach there's a group of hunters. It's like a couple of families, probably about 10 of them down there. Been hunting for the last 5 days. Lots of power and blue cod and gurnard and venison and all sorts of bits and pieces. Very friendly. Bored up a cuppa for us. Stood there, had a chat. We'd heard stories that they were there. A couple of other trampers had gone past at dinner time and managed to get themselves a feed of fish and some venison, so we weren't quite there at the right time, but very lovely people. Well, that concluded the great walk on Stewart Island. That night we treated ourselves to a feed of fish and chips. And the next day we popped into the local museum to check out the history of the island. We went to the dock centre and they told us what we had already found out, that the track was very, very muddy. Before, in true Stewart Island fashion, we waited at the end of the runway for our flight to land before we drove down the runway to get on the plane and go back to the mainland. On the plane here. That's our plane. That we get all by ourselves. Just the wife and I. everybody else is on that point.